Welcome to Atlanta Tarot for the sign of forecast for the sign of Cancer for the month of September 2018. Quick 10 card shuffle. Okay, Cancer, the energy around your situation is Seven of Swords. Very much the air energy. So if there's something or someone bothering you a bit this month, try to just give it a wide berth. Use your intuition. Something's probably, or you're feeling a bit suspicious about something or someone, situation at work. Just take a step back and observe. Try not to get into any battles about it. Just see how it plays out with the Seven of Swords. Can be quite a tricky energy, but we can deal with it in a positive way by just observing and going with your feelings, Cancer, which you're very good at doing. Trusting the intuition. This is where you are right now, Cancer. Yeah, lots of healing going on, Cancer. Maybe things, air energy as well with the swords. So perhaps lots of things coming to the surface that have been buried. Old hurts, all those sorts of feelings where they have been buried for a while, but they tend to come out because they need to come out. They need to sort of get dealt with. Can be a grieving process as well, a sadness or lurking sadnesses that sort of have to come to the surface and be dealt with. So it's good because it means things are sort of being resolved and coming out rather than being buried. Healing energy. Let's see what's brought that on. Yeah, just feeling a bit down and out, a bit out in the cold this month as well, but try not to hook into that too much. The Five of Pentacles, it's change. It's just really examining what we have got rather than what we haven't got. So, momentary as well, Five of Pentacles. But also a time too to chat to somebody or talk to somebody that you trust about issues, or while you're feeling glum, you might feel other people have that same thread running through too, so it's good to chat to people. Try not to keep it to yourself too much. You need to sometimes communicate these feelings to people, and then you'll see that other people perhaps feel the same way, and so therefore you can have resolution rather than just feeling sad and alone and not wanting to go anywhere or do anything because you just feel in that sort of low energy feeling of the Five of Pentacles. So that's quite interesting to have that already, and especially if there is some sort of suspicions around you, just talk to someone that you trust or listen to your tarot reading for the month, and you'll see that, you know, this energy is not going to hang around for long, but it's just a matter of getting it out into the open. Let's have a look at the background of the situation, Cancer. New beginnings out of difficult times. So yeah, there you are again, more air coming in for you, more communications, things starting to move forward again, having dealt with situations perhaps with this suspicious Seven of Swords, risky sort of energy. That's kind of going out now in terms of you've got clarity coming back in. So it is a good time to have a look at what you have got rather than what you haven't got, and deal with problems as they surface within yourself and chat to people, because the energy of the Ace of Swords definitely brings that clarity back into your life, and also talks about cutting things out of your life that no longer have any use. They weren't working for you, so you sort of say goodbye to it, or you just finish up with that scenario and just move on. Ace of Swords is really great for that because she says clarity is coming back through. Recent influences. Six of Swords. Lots of swords. Lots of swords. Yes, once again, like the Ace of Swords, clarity coming back in. Smooth sailing after a bit of a rough trot. Keeping your eye on the destination and knowing that the destination, as long as you've got that destination in your sights, things can go up and go down, but you definitely will get to where you need to go. But clarity definitely returning, and the balance with the 6. Just things balancing out again. So you can see already just down here in this line, once these issues are dealt with and communicated and talked about, you will see an improvement and you'll get back on track. The lesson you're learning for the month of September, and in comes justice. So very karmic this month as well. So what goes around comes around. So yes, dealing with issues, but the justice card's a very powerful card, and she, Athena, the goddess of justice, talks about things ending up exactly how they're meant to. So with that in mind, just know that things will balance back out for you. Put good energy in and you'll get it back out. Put good energy out, and you'll get it back. So it's about just things leveling out and very karmic. So it's a good idea to really focus on what might be bothering you. Get a resolution for it, talk to somebody, and then you'll feel by the end of the month that things have returned back to the status quo that you like. Near future, Cancer. Lots of air. 5 of Swords. Pick your battles, Cancer. So once again, if situations around you, particularly I'm thinking work perhaps, and relationships as well, but just remember to pick your battles. Try not to get involved in things or petty disputes, quarrelsome energy. It really, sometimes it's better just to sit back and observe, not to get in the midst of all this quarrelling and battling type of energy that's coming around for you in second and third week. Just go with it. And as I said, most poignant meaning of this card is pick your battles. Don't go in all guns blazing when you can just stand out and observe and see how things fall, especially with this karmic energy of justice here. Things will work out exactly how they're meant to without fighting and overuse of mental energy and feeling exhausted. Let's see what's happening that you don't realise. Balance. The 2 of Pentacles, balancing things out, keeping things going, juggling away, keeping a nice balance, especially with work, projects that you've got. Just keep things going, just keep it running. Keep that nice energy of balance happening for you, especially with the swords around too, that they can sort of really put you off your mark, and that's not going to be helpful for you at all, because as I said before, justice will sort it out. So as long as you keep things going and running along, ticking along nicely, you'll find that this energy will pass and you'll feel a lot better and a resolution is in sight. How others see you. 5 of Wands, a lot of zigging and zagging around there, Cancer. So yeah, loss of focus in a way. So just try to refocus with this 2 of Pentacles. Keep things on a nice even keel. Keep routines happening. Remind yourself of what your focus is for the month. Try not to get sort of distracted by people at work or other people's ideas. Keep your focus on where you're going and what you want to achieve. Never mind about other people. They can manage that themselves. So that's that 5 of Wands. It's just feeling a bit, no, oh, I'm off kilter. Things have just gone a bit haywire. But you can get that back. And as we can see, things are going to work out well for you. Positive feelings. King of Wands, in he comes. Positive energy. Very much leadership with the King of Wands. So he's all about, he's the mover and shaker of the Wands suit, the King of Wands. Great ideas, lots of creativity, lots of moving forward. So particularly with the Five of Wands that he sits above, as long as you keep that focus, you'll get to where you want to go. Don't get caught up in any petty disputes or other people's issues. Just focus on what you have to focus on. Be a leader for your own stuff and your own action. Get to where you want to go. Very positive card to the King of Wands. The final outcome. And off we go with the Chariot, which is, indeed is your card for Cancer. So that's balancing that the emotional discipline, the emotional energies. Getting things going the way you want them to go, and they'll go very quickly. Things move very quickly with the Chariot. So that's a great card to have. So everything in alignment, but just remember emotional discipline is really important for your reading this month. Just keep everything balanced, and you'll see by the end of September that you've got the reins in your hand again, and you're going, things are clipping along very nicely, especially with King of Wands as well, sitting underneath it, action coming in. But the basis of the Chariot is that emotional discipline that we all need to learn to rein in from time to time, because things can get a bit out of hand. Okay, I'm now going to pull you a clarification card for this month. Cancer. Ending up nicely though for the month of September. Peace, compassion, forgiveness. These are the real ultimate sources of power for peace and success in life. By cultivating peace, the profound universal wisdom within you will rise above greed to practice generosity, wisely transform hatred into acceptance and anger into loving kindness. A conscious choice. So wonderful, Cancer. Have a lovely month. It's going to end up really nicely, and you'll see how well you can manage those emotional discipline energies this month. Thank you.